On this episode, we realize our website is in trouble.
Bad website. Bad website. Hey, wait, what did it do? And are we going to have to ground it?
Yeah, I don't know. However, I do know it's going to cost us money to get it fixed. So everybody go there, check out the website, whathappened.world. And if you know somebody can help us out, please let us know.
Okay. Well, at this point, I think we should tell everybody about what we really talk about on our show.
Well, the website, of course, because you can see that we need help. Help! New cars from Sony. Sony, no baloney. I didn't see that coming. And Swiss Recycling.
And, of course, don't forget about Willy Wonka in real life, super clouds, supercomputers, and super volcanoes. Yes.
That sounds super exciting. So remember, everybody, go out while you still can. Go to McDonald's and order the Scott Thomas meal. I mean, you might as well order the Scott Thomas meal because McDonald's is doing an ad for Cactus Jack, which is what's the guy's name? The Scott something name? Travis Scott. So Travis Scott, not Scott Thomas. So is it Travis Scott? Just roll the show. Welcome to the Don't Know Show, featuring what happened to the world today with a broken website. It's getting worse and going downhill from there. And we're going to talk about what's going on in the world today.
And he's Steve, and I'm Scott. And this is the tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show and podcast, maybe.
Maybe. It's all screwed up. So I didn't introduce myself. So I just let Scott do it. So just like our intro, our website is broken. It has gone downhill from there. So at this point, folks, we're going to have to pay to get this fixed. Fortunately,
the YouTube part of it is still working 100% on the money, so you can watch the YouTube version.
Yeah, but the podcasts are posting. I don't know. Can you still see them on the other websites? Can you still search them up on?
I should really check that. When I checked iHeartRadio, they weren't showing up, but that doesn't mean anything. I didn't check any other ones.
Okay, that sucks.
Because they're definitely there. Because I can push on the link and it plays, so it's there. It's just he's doing the make his mouth look weird thing again. That is so weird of you to do that because, you know, in one of the very first Enterprise TV show, which was, of course, one of the Star Trek reiterations, they got in trouble for taking an alien species into the mess hall where they were all eating, and they call that sex. So you could have possibly offended some aliens by making it look like you were having kinky sex on our show.
Please comment at the bottom if you're an alien and you're offended.
That would be so cool if we actually got one. Yeah, we're offended, dude. We're going to come down and suck your brains out.
Yep.
But anyway, why does it look like you have a giant... Oh, I can't even tell what it is. It almost looks like a lima bean.
So, first part of our show, folks, we talk about the pictures behind us.
Oh, yes, that's what we're doing.
And I have a light pole.
Well, that's not what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the thing over your other shoulder. It kind of looks like a lima bean. Not ripe or overripe, one or the other.
Well, if you watch TV, you'd know that that's a logo for a very famous TV show that's being filmed in Las Vegas right now.
Really? What is that TV show, Steve?
I can't get out of the way.
Love Island. Oh, that's an island in the sea. I get it.
It's not an island. It's a heart with floaty glitter on it.
Oh, okay.
So for those of you who may or may not know or watch the show, Love Island is being filmed in Las Vegas this year. Am I?
Awesome.
It's being filmed at Dre's nightclub because the Cromwell is closed. Still, as a casino. Yep. And the Rio is also closed, and they're filming in both locations.
They closed all the theaters in Milwaukee.
Those are both
live theaters.
Caesar Palace, Caesar Entertainment hotels.
Hail Caesar!
Along with the Flamingo, which is next to it there. I don't know if you can see that. It might get cut out.
I love it when they put all those flamingos in people's yards.
Yeah, why do they do that?
Well, they do it for birthdays and jokes and stuff like that.
So, you just said something, and I totally forgot what it was. You said already.
Hail Caesar?
No, it was something. I don't know. It was something about they closed something.
Oh, they closed all the live theaters in Milwaukee till earliest February of 2021. It's the longest.
They were still open? Live theaters were still open? You could still do live?
They were supposed to open in September, and they decided to go all the way till 2021, which will be the longest they've been closed in history.
Yeah, well, when will Broadway reopen?
What do you get?
You know, Broadway's closed.
Of course. Again, it's live. It's, they can't use blow-up dolls in a Broadway show. That would be tactless.
Oh, you mean the little like they did for baseball games, just put fake people in the audience?
No, I was talking about that soap opera where the kissing scenes, they were going to use blow-up dolls. We talked about that in a former show.
What?
And did you forget about that show?
I'm not hearing you today.
You're not hearing me. The microphone's right in front of my face, and I'm pretty damn loud.
Yeah, it's just the words you're saying
are not making sense to you.
Yeah, aren't.
They're
not making complete thoughts today. It's gonna be an interesting show.
Isn't it always?
Yeah, it says through at least January 3rd, 2020, because of the coronavirus outbreak.
Yep.
But.
And that, of course, can be modified depending on how bad our fall, winter flu season turns out being.
That's just crazy.
Speaking of which, I got my flu shot, and Susie got her flu shot today.
You guys both got shot today?
Yes, we got shot.
Wow.
We were in a bad neighborhood.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
So before we get to your picture, you want to say anything else in the beginning of the show that'll get you in trouble next week?
Something that'll get me in trouble next week. Oh, like for when Susie watches the show?
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything.
Since you're so sharing?
I don't think so. Neither one of us passed out from the shots.
Oh, okay.
So I guess everything's good this week.
There you go. Cool.
We had a decent day. She's thinking about taking Wednesday off.
Nice.
Why would she take Wednesday off, Steve?
I have no idea, Scott.
I know you have no idea. Wednesday is my birthday.
The 23rd.
Yes.
And she's really thinking of taking your birthday off.
Okay, let's go back. Previous Wednesday from the airing of this episode. The 16th is my birthday.
Well, that's why I said the 23rd is your birthday.
Yeah, no, 16th. So
happy birthday on the 23rd, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought you said it was my 23rd birthday. I was like, yes, I can tell. I look just like I'm 23 years old, don't I?
No. No, you do. No.
I had a lot more hair when I was 23 years old.
I didn't.
No, well, you had a lot more hair when you're 23.
Not much.
Percentages wise, you're still balding, but it wasn't, 23.
It was bad. It was bad. That's right. That's right. We should have said happy birthday on the last show, but we didn't.
Correct. But I didn't think about it either. So it's just the way our show schedule works.
Well, it's not the show schedule. It's the Corona year.
Oh,
I don't even know what day of the week it is anymore half the time.
No kidding. I actually got invited out to play golf.
You did what?
I was actually invited to go play golf, which I still have not done this year.
For your birthday?
Well, sort of. It was an early birthday present. They were going to pay and all that kind of good stuff.
Oh, man.
They picked the one day during the week that was supposed to have decent weather in the middle of the day, and we got 3 inches of rain.
I've heard you guys gotten a lot of rain there.
Oh, my God. We have a dog pool. I showed a picture of it many, many shows ago with Scooby-Doo and her little dog pool. That dog pool is 14 to 16 inches deep. It was completely empty at the beginning of the week, and by the end of the week with all the rain we got, it was overflowing.
Wow.
That's a lot of freaking rain.
That is a lot of rain. That is a lot of rain.
No. And, of course, now we're supposed to drain our pool because this time of year we drain our pool. But now the ground's all saturated. I am not going to drain my pool.
Well, do you drain your pool just because it's too cold to go out in there? And you guys
Correct.
don't use
What
it
ends up
anymore?
happening is the sun is not hitting it enough and the air is not warm enough overnight to keep the pool at a comfortable temperature during the day. I can deal with the pool all the way down to about 68 degrees, but once it's below 68 degrees, I have a vagina and it's just not fun to be in there anymore.
Yeah. We'll just ignore that too.
Susie doesn't like going in there if it's below 78 degrees.
All right. So, and let's talk about the picture behind you.
Yes.
It is a picture of a dressing room.
Well, I had my DOT physical again because apparently the COVID thing made it take so long for me to get my stress test done. It was past the time that they would allow the existing physical to work with the stress test. So I had to go back again. And it turned out to be okay because I also passed the vision test. So I no longer have to wear glasses when I'm driving.
Oh, nice.
But many shows ago, and because I thought it was 2, but Steve said it was more. So I looked at, I think it was 4. 4 shows ago, we were talking about things that look like faces.
Oh, yeah.
And when I was sitting in there waiting for the NP to show up, I look at the door and it looks like a face with a mustache. It's perfect. Well, kind of a crooked mustache, but still.
Oh, you thought that was the mustache? I just thought that was
Top
the
one I
upper
thought
and the
was a
lower.
mustache.
I thought it was the upper and lower lip.
Yeah, I suppose
Yeah,
that could
like,
work too. Kind of like a duck.
Well, not just a duck.
But to me, it was a mustache.
Here.
So I took a picture of it because I thought that would be cool for.
Look at my picture. I had it. I can't do it now. I had it. There, like that. I had it and you weren't looking.
Do you ever remember watching MASH?
The Monster Mash?
No, the TV show MASH, the series
He
with
did
Ellen
the
Alda.
mash. He did the Monster Mash. He did the mash.
Remember, they always
It
called
was a great
they always called Frank something about lips. No, she was hot lips, but he was no lips. That's the one problem I have. When I do one of those weird smiles, my lips disappear.
He did the mash.
If I do it,
4077.
but whatever. So if you're into weird lips, look, weird lips.
Yeah, but faces. We see faces and things.
Weird face. Yeah, I have weird face too. I
Oh,
figure, it makes no sense to me that we haven't become more popular because with a weird face like mine, you think, people would just want to see it. Say, he's weird.
sure. Go with that. But speaking of golf, I took my wife golfing. She went with, and she beat me.
I was going to say,
She hasn't golfed.
she'd probably use that 3-iron and just wail your ass like something crazy.
No, we get on the back 9, and it's a par 3. He gets up on the tee and drives it to the back of the green. I'm short of the green.
I always thought you were like 6'3".
She puts it in. She got a birdie. I didn't get a birdie over that round. I got pars, but I didn't get a birdie. She won. She beat me. But on the front 9, I did shoot a 39.
Woohoo!
Which is really, really good. But then when we got around to the back 9, it's been so crowded at the courses. But we had till 6:45 because we went later in the afternoon before the sunset and had to have the cart back.
Right.
And we're backing up on people. I mean, I'm sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting.
That screws up my game so much.
Waiting. So after 11, 12, 13, at 14 we quit. So I just drove around like because the people were just terrible. I mean, but it was crowded. It was foursomes all the way. It was just awful. But I was happy to be out of there. It was over 100 by that time, and it gets hot later in the day. Yeah, it's still over 100 here.
Temperature-wise, not score-wise. Okay.
No. I was shooting bogey on the back 9. Excuse me. I was shooting bogey on the back 9, so it was good. But my swing is coming around.
Awesome sauce.
I'm finally starting to get to where I'm going to get bored and not getting better again.
Yeah. I don't know. They say that only 20% of golfers consistently break 100. So
10%. Oh wait, no, 100. Yeah, 10%. Only 10% of all golfers. Let me get it right. If I kill all the golfers,
then you'd be blowing up the golf course, and the golfer would still be alive,
yeah.
just a little singed.
So, move on to oh my goodness,
Our first subject,
I'm
our first
gurgly.
official subject, after we've already been talking for 20 minutes.
15, but close enough. Yeah, I can't believe how gurgly I am.
Yes, you are.
I'm gurgly.
So anyway, apparently Sony, which I always considered strictly as a sound music company, has done something different.
Yep,
I did not know they were into building cars.
there it is, baby. The Sony car.
Now, the one thing that to me says that does look a little bit like Sony is Sony has, we've got Sony speakers in a couple of our buses.
Well,
And
there's
the
no
thing I
baloney.
like about it is they always have the gray or black frame with the red inside, and that's what their wheels look like with the brake shoes.
Yep, the Sony. There's no baloney on that car. That's the other thing that makes it a Sony car. Because if you notice in the picture, there was no baloney on that car.
There's no baloney?
Yeah, Sony, no baloney. You don't remember that commercial?
Baloney has that first thing. Oh, we did that as part already.
Yeah, it's called the Vision S.
The thing that I find interesting is it has two engines in it.
What do you mean, two engines?
It has dual 200 kilowatt engines, one in the front and the other in the rear, and it go from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 4.8 seconds with a top speed of 149 miles per hour.
What do you mean engines?
That's what it says. The Vision S has dual 200 kilowatt engines.
So you mean it doesn't work like they're not motors? They're not electric motors. They're actually engines. So it's an electric engine that then converts. So is it a different type of technology?
Of course it is. That's what this is all about. This is a prototype. Prototype. That's what it is. Which is different than protoplasm. So, but that's pretty interesting. And I
didn't catch that at first, though.
It even has 33 sensors to enable autonomous driving and other features. However, even though they say that it would be able to drive itself, they're not interested in that. They're going to make you have a driver in the seat before you get to activate any of the autonomous driving capabilities.
I can't find anything on the engines. It's like they are electric motors. Okay.
That would make sense because they're kilowatt.
Yeah. Well, for a second there, the way you said that, I thought maybe, again, the Don't Know Show, I thought maybe there was an engine in the front, engine in the back, driving the wheels, an electric engine, not just a motor, you know.
Right.
You understand how electric cars work with motors, right?
Well, we also discussed that, but that's been over a year, so you probably forgot. Apparently, about 20 years ago, motor and engine became synonymous. It used to be if you were a professional, you never said it wrong. Electric, motor, gasoline or diesel engine, right? Combustion, engine. Now they're synonymous. They mean the same thing.
Oxford Dictionary defines motor as a machine that supplies motive power or for a vehicle or other device with moving parts. Similarly, and it tells us that an engine is a machine with moving parts that converts power to motion. We use these words interchangeably now.
See? I remembered something. Woohoo!
Says Fuller from MIT, I guess. Wow. That's amazing. Let's read to the motor and engine. There it is. Huh. I didn't know that. Don't know show.
Ta-da! Okay. Well, this next story has got me completely confused because all I get is a video, which is cool, but I guess it means you're sharing something, right? No.
Yeah, it does.
got.
That means I'm sharing something. Did I lose you?
What was that? No, I'm confused. I'm trying to. It's like
I
literally
lost,
a full 60-second commercial.
I must have lost you.
Watch before you can get to the actual video.
I must have lost you. Check this out, man.
Mashable. I like that.
How
pretty
cool
cool.
was that? Well, Mashable is the name of the company that did the video.
Correct. But it makes sense. They're mashing up the garbage, right? But the thing is, you said about recycling.
Mashable is a website that does all these things. They put together.
Okay.
It had nothing to do with the garbage. This was.
It just happened to be coincidental.
That Mashable.com did.
Right.
So Mashable does all kinds of different articles. They do the different entertainment, parodying, culture, tech, science, good, social, social good, stuff like that. So it's just another place that I get stories that are cool.
It was cool.
Go ahead.
I think that would be really an interesting concept, especially in the cities. I don't think it would be quite as effective out in the rural areas. But
it's everywhere in Switzerland. Switzerland is usually. Did you see the one that raised up out of ground and had a full compactor underneath it? It was just a little thing up on top. They store it all underneath the ground, so you can put the big bins down lower and that, and keep it off the street. But it was a full-on compactor that they'd pull out from underneath the ground. The elevator, or the thing would rise up, and it was a full-grown, giant 40-yard compactor underground.
Sure.
That they pulled out and then did that. Switzerland is so far ahead of the game when it comes to recycling and garbage.
Yes.
To keep their recycling plants going, they're importing garbage from surrounding countries.
Which is making those other countries very happy, by the way.
Yeah, but that's amazing. I mean, that was pretty cool, though. I mean, they got little cleaners for the garbage things.
I saw that. That was pretty cool. Here's the thing that frustrates me is we're supposed to recycle here, but we're running into a situation where we don't have enough companies that are able to take the recyclable material and utilize it. And it's very frustrating because, see if I can say this without sounding defensive. Like my brother-in-law, he insists that it's stupid to recycle because they just throw it all in the dump anyway. Right. And when I called my refuse company, they say, well, it's true. A bunch of it is going to the dump because nobody's buying it. So we just dump it. And that's stupid because if Switzerland can do it, why the hell can't we?
There's no money in it. It costs more to recycle than it does to, because you got to sort out all the, when you recycle, you got to recycle like for like. You can't recycle mixed. Like cardboard right now. You got to pay to get cardboard hauled away because there's no market. There's no profit in hauling it. There's no profit.
Yeah, because with the digital age, less and less paper is required.
Yeah, well, that's not true. I mean, a cardboard box, there's more cardboard being required for shipping purposes and stuff like that.
That would make sense.
Stuff at home, but it costs too much. Costs too much.
Again, doesn't make any sense. I mean, the process should be incredibly simple by now.
It's not. It's not because it's got to be all separated out. And how do you separate it out?
Well,
they don't have
the big company by us has an interesting system. The
People
truck
up
comes
there.
and dumps it into a giant bin, and the bin has a chute, and the chute goes through a conveyor belt, and there are air jets that are constantly shooting at different pressures, knocking stuff that weighs, starts out lighter until the heavy stuff gets all the way to the end, and it sorts it. And apparently it's 90-some-odd% effective at sorting.
Huh? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because the stuff we have here isn't. It's people.
Well,
People
they got people too, because obviously
it.
it's 90-some-odd%, but there's still somebody that has to sort through a little bit, but apparently it's very good.
But that 3% is still no good.
Yes. So.
Yep.
But
well, maybe we could hire some Oompa Loompas to sort the trash.
Oompa-dee-doo.
I've got another puzzle for you. If you come up with a good name, can you confuse people in the world today? I say you can, because it's what is going on now.
Not bad, Steve.
Yeah, I just made that up.
Okay, who knows Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Either version.
Charlie
I like
the
them both.
Chocolate
I think
Factory,
they're
Willy
both
Wonka
very
the
good.
Chocolate Factory, Gene Wilder, or oh God, why can't I think of Johnny Depp's name? What's the guy who played in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Who played Johnny Depp?
Who played Johnny Depp? Johnny Depp was the character, the actor.
Yeah, I know. I was just waiting to see if you were paying attention to what I was saying.
What a dork. So anyway,
Yeah,
but yeah, they both did a great job. I thought they were really, really awesome. But Jelly Belly apparently has...
No, that's what's confusing everybody. It's not Jelly Belly that's doing it. Did you hear about the Candy Factory giveaway?
No, I just heard.
All right. So search up candy, and by the time you put in the word candy, one of the drop-down searches will be Candy Factory giveaway.
No, I'm just getting Candy Factory.
You're not getting Candy Factory giveaway when you search?
No, there it is. I had to finish Factory before Candy
Really?
Factory. Yeah.
All right.
And of course, when I click Candy Factory giveaway, there's nothing there for a Candy Factory giveaway.
Really?
Really?
That's so funny. Okay. So the guy who came up with the name, they're even calling him a Jelly Belly founder. I don't think he was the founder.
Okay.
So David Klein, and I don't even know where his factory is. It says Jelly Belly founder, give away one of his candy factories, but Klein is getting ready to retire, hiding treasures in the form of gold dog tags in every state. The finder gets a $5,000 with one ultimate treasure, a key to one of his candy factories, and an all expenses paid trip and education at the candy making university. The release says you pay $49.99 at goldenticket.com. Okay. So you go to goldenticket.com, and there's a website, Golden Ticket, up-to-date questions answered here, but it's a guy in a car. Let's jump in a car and take your family on an adventure. Can I share this? Where's the share? I've lost us, Scott. I've lost us. I can't find us.
Why not? Where'd we go?
Share.
I hate that.
Share. Here we go.
Sonny and Cher.
Hi, everybody. I'm Stephanie.
I'm the Candy Man.
He invented Jelly Belly jelly beans and has the hat to prove it.
The hat doesn't prove
And
it.
now we are doing the goldticket.com treasure hunt. What is the treasure hunt about, David?
It's going to be a treasure hunt across the whole entire country, where we're going to be hiding these right here. We've already hidden quite a few of them. We're going to be hiding them in every state across the country.
And at some point, after you've gotten them in every state and had families go out looking for them, with the possibility of winning $5,000, what are you going to do? You're going to have a treasure hunt for what?
We're going to have the ultimate treasure hunt, where the winner will be receiving a key to our one of our candy factories.
That's exciting.
That's exciting.
I hope everybody considers joining the game and signs up for one of the treasure hunts.
And we're looking for you, Charlie, out there.
Bye.
How weird is that?
Yeah. What I find even weirder is the information I'm reading is that he came up with the name Jelly Belly.
The name, yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah. And he said here that he invented Jelly Belly.
Right.
So I'm confused, but okay.
Yep, and he's got a website.
So apparently Jelly Belly is not involved in this. This is a completely separate thing.
Yeah, Jelly Belly is like they put out a statement, and their statement says, due to confusion in the marketplace, the Jelly Belly Candy Company would like to take this opportunity to clear up any misconception that it is involved with a contest that
Purportedly
offers a candy factory as a grand prize. Jelly Belly Candy Company is formerly known as the Herman Goetz Candy Company, because you have one in Wisconsin, right?
Yes.
And we had one out in California. I think those are the only two that I know of. But has its candy making roots back in 1869. 1869. It was founded by Gustav Goetz and remains family-owned and operated today. David Klein, the sponsor of the treasure hunt contest, gained attention within media this week. Is not associated with Jelly Belly Candies Company, its brand or its product. In 1976, Mr. Klein, an independent third party, came up with the name Jelly Belly and other novel marketing ideas. Jelly Belly Candy Company has not had a relationship with Mr. Klein since 1980 when it acquired the trademark. So they may have acquired the trademark and he may not have ever even worked for the company.
Correct. Well, except as a marketing person.
But not even. He might have come up with the term Jelly Belly and they just bought it.
Correct.
So he didn't even have to work for the Goetz Candy Company is what I'm saying. Does that make sense?
It does.
They just bought the name. They liked
Unless,
it.
of course, he was a subcontractor. Then he worked as a subcontractor for the company.
But again, the way they're making it sound, it
Correct.
sounds like he didn't even do that.
So, anywho's, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, so right now, there are only 6 states. You know how long it takes to get through the states because we did all the crazy laws in all the states. Right now, there are only 6 states that you can release the riddle. And I don't see Georgia on here. Let's see if I can find Georgia. Because someone found they were just happened to be somewhere. And they found the one in Georgia.
Right.
Yeah, I don't see Georgia on here anymore. So if it's 5 rows and there's 10, I'm going to guess that Georgia's off of here. Yeah, states shown are sold out. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's only 8 rows. Oh, wow. So some of the states might be sold out already. Crazy, huh?
Yep. But hey, whatever. It's publicity for both companies, really.
So I don't know but I don't know what company he has a candy factory for.
Well, we'll find out.
Let's see, is Wisconsin open yet? That would be, they're alphabetical here, right? Yeah. Oh, no, Wisconsin. So Wisconsin, you guys sold out already.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, Nevada's coming soon. But that's crazy. So, sorry, Charlie. You won't be like in the movie. You won't be running through and finding some money in the gutter and going and buying some candy. Yeah. I'm trying to find out what the name of Klein's companies are. Doesn't say what candy company Klein is with.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't say. It's the first thing I checked.
But yeah, I love the fact that they said, founder,
Yes.
but not the founder.
Not even close.
Yeah. What does Wikipedia say? It says he went to Van Nuys High School. So, early life career. He rented the corner of Fossil's ice cream. Where the heck projects?
I mean, Maynard.
Original coffee house bean, Kickstarter page, Polar popcorn,
There you
freeze
go.
and eat treat, made up of puffy popcorn kernels and caramel ice cream.
Works for me.
You can imagine that Confections Inc. You can imagine that Confections Inc. Huh.
Okay.
I can't even find where this is. Candy manufacturer based in Covina, California.
Man, I ran out of tea already.
Sandy Candy doesn't have a pay. I can't even find a company that this guy owns.
Oh.
Wow. Wow.
But he's getting a lot of publicity.
Yeah, but he's actually selling this stuff. If that's not true, he could be Candyman Kitchens Inc. is a webpage. Hey, his webpage actually works.
Unlike somebody's we know.
Like ours, yeah. Wow. Yeah, I don't know, man. Getting to be
All right.
sketchy.
Well, let's keep going because otherwise we're going to run out of time. We got lots of good stuff here to go through.
Too late, we ran out of time.
Yeah, we're going to. So, anywho's, are you going to do something with this 9/11 clouds thing? I think it's pretty cool, actually.
I'm gonna show the picture, yeah.
The thing
So-
that gets me first is because of my imagination, when I look at the original picture on the
Come with
video,
me and you'll be
I
in
see
a
things-
world
I
of
see-
pure imagination. Oh,
I
that's
see
the
all these
Candyman story.
faces
Sorry.
in the clouds.
I went back to the Candyman story.
Yes, you did.
I digressed today. I can't segue forward. I can only segue backwards today.
Okay, works for me. So everybody will have to download the video and then watch it in reverse.
Yeah. So on 9/11, how cool is that?
Pretty cool.
On 9/11, school teacher, right?
Yes.
Took this picture. There it is.
It's pretty cool.
Says
Looks
it
like a fireman
firefighter.
going
Go ahead.
towards an angel.
That is cool. That is very cool. So that's pretty cool.
It is. And of course with the, the orange sky, whether it's from the forest fires or if it's from, sunset, that just makes it more realistic.
It is cool though. I mean,
Very
it does
cool.
definitely look like a firefighter. So that's super, super cool to see that. Let me stop the share on that. But yeah, that was pretty cool. So I like that. That was 9/11, but it's been 19 years.
Yeah, 19 years.
That's crazy.
But anyway,
I just hope I get my furniture before that's over.
yeah, exactly.
Well, it's supposed to come next week. So, and I still, I can't find any information, whether the order was processed, whether it's still coming. I mean, it's kind of frustrating.
I'm running the same thing. I ordered some stuff and I keep getting messages. It's delayed. It's delayed. It was due back in August and it's still not here.
Well, I ordered a printer that normally shows up overnight.
Yep.
That's now on its second month. So I'm going to have to find a different printer. So yeah, this is not good. Not good at all.
And of course, it's all related to the COVID. And guess what I found? I found somebody who decided to do some more research, try to get some more facts about the COVID.
Okay. And what?
Well,
And what
Tennessee
did they do?
researchers used a supercomputer to analyze lung fluid from coronavirus patients. they found that patients with severe cases may produce too much bradykinin, a chemical that regulates blood pressure, which could set off a chain reaction that leads to COVID-19's bizarre range of symptoms, including cardiac, gastrointestinal, and neurological problems. Now, what they end up doing is they use the second fastest computer in the world and fed it samples and information from actual people who died in Wuhan, China, to come up with this information. It seems that this new theory is making more sense to a lot of the doctors who were confused, because a lot of the stuff that is killing the people is vascular versus respiratory. Granted, the respiratory issue with the
Right. Well, then, you hear a lot of people getting pneumonia from it, right?
Yes.
And pneumonia.
But that's a side effect of the original vascular issues. So now they've got something that they're going to be able to focus a little bit more on, maybe help keep people alive.
Wow.
I think it's pretty cool because I know that there's supercomputers in the world, but I did a little research and I can't find it right now. But the speed that this thing operates is astounding.
It is astounding.
It's the kind of stuff that they use to calculate, future stuff that we can't, if you watch
they had a bunch of gamers give up some of their computing stuff to, make up a supercomputer better than a supercomputer. So I figured out why I'm sneezing.
Because you have allergies.
It's a bad fire day in it's been a bad fire month in California.
Yes.
And then you see now the propaganda is that Antifa is there starting the fires.
Yep.
Well, one of the fires was started by a gender reveal party.
Correct. And those people are in some seriously deep doo-doo right now.
Yeah. But, yeah, Antifa, anti-fascist. What does it stand for?
I don't recall.
Dang it, what does Antifa stand for? The Don't Know Show.
Antifa fire starters. Aha!
Anti-fascism. Is that it? That's all? I thought it broke down to more than that.
Got me, Maynard.
But yeah, so now they're saying Antifa's out there starting fires. They're staging gas cans and all this stuff to start all these fires. But yeah, it's made for some very, very interesting sunsets here.
Exactly.
So,
but anywho's.
I'm
kind of curious, with all the fires going on, what is the volcano and the earthquakes going to do?
That's your segue.
Hey.
You literally say two things from the last story and add
a question to it. Made sense to me.
And you didn't add a question to it. You just say two things from the next story. So let's say our story was, our previous story was the Candyman.
Right.
And our next story is going to be about Propel Water. So
okay.
I wonder if the Candyman ever gets thirsty and drinks Propel Water.
Exactly. That would make perfect sense.
Is that how your segues work?
Yes.
I'm trying to
because it's a logical progression.
Okay, so let me do another segue that Scott would do. I was working on the buses yesterday, and I wanted to drive one to a Renaissance fair.
Okay.
Oh, so let's just make that all the segues. So Scott's going to buy a bus, and he's going to buy it in California, and on his way back, he's going to stop in at Yellowstone Park.
Ooh, and check out the volcano?
The super volcano that Woody Harrelson stood on top of.
That created 82 earthquakes?
What had 82 earthquakes?
It says Yellowstone volcano, 82 earthquakes, Rock, U.S. Super volcano is an eruption brewing. That's what it says.
Well, 82 earthquakes over the life of Yellowstone?
In August.
That's nothing.
Just in August.
Wait, it had 82 earthquakes just in August.
Just in August,
August
including
1st
a
to
swarm of
September
12
1st?
tremors.
That's more than one a day.
That's correct.
It's a little less than 3 a day.
Yes. And if you ever watch the movie Tremors, you can understand if there's 12 of those monsters in there creating the tremors, that would make a lot of sense.
Oh, so there's giant monsters.
Not really. It just said including a swarm of 12 tremors. So I remember the movie Tremors, and they had those critters that went underground and the vibrations and stuff.
Okay, so that's what's going on. They're the aliens again. So any aliens that are offended by
My
Scott's
story, and I'm sticking to it, Steve.
please comment below.
Yep. Tell
82
Steve that I'm right.
So does that mean it's going to...
I don't care how many people say you're right. Ah!
But wouldn't there constantly be earthquakes there? I mean, is that unusual? That's the other thing, right?
Well, they said that it is. It's a higher amount than normal, which means that they're worried about an actual serious one.
A serious earthquake, but not an eruption.
No,
right?
either way, it could be the buildup of an eruption coming, which is causing all the tremors and earthquakes.
Well, the Giantess Geyser erupted on August 26th for the first time in more than 6 years.
You know, it's kind of like Mother Nature has indigestion. You know, sometimes you just have.
Yeah, but
to come
aren't
out.
those cracks go all the way down? And that's why the geysers are going off, is because the water's leaking down and getting down to where the lava is down there?
Well, something like that. They get low enough to where it hits boiling point and makes it shoot up. Yes.
So, throwback to a previous show, are there any sharks living in the volcanoes?
Ooh. See, now that would be cool, but first you need a Sharknado to get the sharks inland enough to get into that.
Yeah, and we're not having Sharknadoes, we're having Firenadoes.
Yes.
Throwback to a previous show.
Which means, of course, you'd have cooked sharks. So,
Yeah, so that's not working so well.
no. It was a nice try, though, Steve.
All right, well, I told you I could only segue backwards today.
I understand.
And see how that's working? That's pretty good, right?
Wait a minute. I figured it out. I know how the sharks got there. The damn pirates.
Okay, how did the pirates get there?
They were searching for gold earrings.
Dun 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 dun. Remember that song, Golden Earring?
Oh, the band, yes. Nice one, Steve.
Again, it can only segue backwards.
Isn't that Radar Love? That
Yeah.
yeah.
Radar Love. Dun, 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 dun. The band.
But anyway, from Blackbeard to Jack Sparrow, pirates and sailors of old are often depicted wearing earrings.
Right. Gold hoop earrings.
Yes.
And you know what those were used for?
They were used
to
show how well endowed they were.
To hoist the Jolly Rancher. The Jolly Rancher?
Jolly Ranchers, yeah. Susie likes Jolly Ranchers.
They would use the rings to put the ropes through it. They're going to hoist up the what the heck is the jack called? What is it called?
I don't know, but that's not why they
What's the
did
flag
it.
called?
What's the what called?
It was the flag. The Jolly flag. What's the
Jolly
pirate
Roger.
flag called?
Well,
The pirate flag. The Jolly Roger. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for your help, Scott.
That's what I said. Again, you were not listening to me. I've been rubbing off on you. I swear to God.
Jolly Rancher. It's annoying, isn't it?
You said Jolly Rancher. I said Jolly Roger.
It's annoying, isn't it?
But anywho's.
But that's not why they wore gold earrings.
No.
They didn't wear them to put up and hook up so they could hook up their rope and pull their Jolly Rancher up on top of the crow's nest.
No. Earrings were given to young sailors to commemorate their first crossing of the equator or when they rounded the treacherous waters off of Cape Horn.
Because they rounded.
But they were also worn for superstitious reasons. Pirates were convinced that wearing an earring would improve or even cure bad eyesight, as they believed that the precious metals in an earring possessed magical healing powers.
Like people believe silver does that right now.
Or copper.
Well, yeah, copper fit,
copper fit, and all that stuff.
and
Yep.
then silver kills
And magnets. The people who wear magnet stuff.
Yeah, but my favorite part of why they wore gold earrings was so if they ever got sick and died, they had money to bury them.
There you go.
People would take the gold and bury them.
Which is really weird because most seamen get buried at sea.
Right, they just throw them overboard.
Yep.
If a sailor's body, a funeral, if his body was washed ashore. Some even engraved the name of their home port on the inside of the earring, so the bodies could be sent to their families for a proper burial. If the man died on the ship, the earring helped cover the cost of transporting his body home.
Yep.
So he wouldn't be buried at sea or on foreign oil.
But there was actually one other real legitimate thing. Most of them dangled wads of wax from their earrings to use as earplugs for when they're shooting off the cannons, which did help protect them against hearing loss.
What?
Get your finger out of here.
What?
What? Oh my God, you sound like that old lady from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
So you know who the famous pirate was that whatchamacallit played, right? Jack Sparrow. Remember him?
Captain Jack Sparrow, yes.
Captain Jack. Well, there's another famous Jack going around right now. It sounds like Captain Jack.
He's from the desert, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a desert pirate. Yeah, that's it. No, Cactus Jack. So this is something that's going on right now called Cactus Jack, right? And Cactus Jack is Travis Scott guys, boys that they play music. So you're a big McDonald's eater. You like McDonald's. Have you gone into McDonald's and said, "Hey, Cactus Jack sent me"?
No, I have not. Saw the sign, didn't get the reference.
Oh, you did? It is a sign actually there?
There's a sign there.
That says Cactus Jack.
Yes, it does.
Not Travis Scott, but Cactus
No, I'm
Jack.
sorry. It says Travis Scott meal. Yes, the Travis Scott meal.
So in all the commercials, though, it says, go to McDonald's and tell everybody Cactus Jack sent you. Right? So people are going to McDonald's and telling the kids there, hey, Cactus, they have no idea what everybody's talking about.
Right.
They're like, all right, just give me the damn Travis Scott meal. I'm like, God love Travis Scott, but I'm like, what is it, a quarter pounder with cheese and bacon on it and lettuce?
Yeah.
I mean,
hey, whatever.
I mean, you should go to your McDonald's and ask for the Scott Thomas meal.
Ooh, what a great idea.
And have them start making your Scott Thomas meal, and it'll be a local, and barbecue sauce.
Okay.
You get barbecue sauce for your fries instead of ketchup.
Works for me. It'd be better if they had mayonnaise, but whatever.
And a Sprite.
Ugh.
But yeah, why don't you start the Scott Thomas meal? So
all right,
I want
I'll put one together.
Known in where's your closest McDonald's, Delavan or Lake Geneva?
Delavan.
I want the Delavan McDonald's on notice that we want the Scott Thomas meal.
But then I have to create one, don't I?
What?
Then I have to create one so that if they say, what the hell's a Scott Thomas meal? Then I have to.
Well, that's what I just said. We're gonna create it right now.
Okay.
So how did you used to order your burgers?
Yeah, but I've changed. I used to order a double cheeseburger, ketchup, mustard, only extra cheese, well done.
Okay. What is it now, old man?
Well, they don't have the burger I used to like, but it used to have the crispy onion strings in it and the barbecue sauce. Oh, it was such a good burger.
I didn't even remember that one. Really?
But, yeah. So.
But yeah, if you go to the website and everything, it says Cactus Jack all over.
Yeah, we don't need it.
Cactus Jack in McDonald's collection has dropped. Shop
we don't need it in
favorite
McDonald's that often anymore. Once a month, maybe.
Yeah, and you actually have to go from McDonald's website to the Travis Scott website.
Okay.
And he's got like logos with him on it as the cartoon dude.
Cool.
And yet McDonald's doesn't know it, or the McDonald's employees don't know.
So they should be on our show, the Don't Know Show.
Yeah. Everybody works at McDonald's want to be on our show because you don't know who your number one like commercial ad thing is right now. It's all McDonald's clothes. He's got McDonald's merch up the butt, and it's all sold out.
How awesome is that? Somebody's making money.
All sold out for merch. We got to get in the merch business. We need to get our webpage fixed and then go into merch.
Yeah.
This is absolutely ridiculous. I am not kidding you. Everything on the page is sold out. This guy's going to make more money off of the merch than he is off his music. Unbelievable. Wow. Just saying, wow.
Wait. Wow. How's that?
That is freaking amazing. Do you play Travis Scott music?
Not that I know of.
Let's see what the tour is.
You have to remember, my last show was back in February. We lost every single job for the entire year after that.
Oh, this is ridiculous, dude. So I don't even see anything on his tour.
I'm assuming he's a country guy.
Really? Are you serious? Are you laughing right now? I can't even see you.
No, I'm not. Travis Scott.
You don't know who Travis Scott is?
I do not.
Oh, my God. He's an American rapper, dude. So
Really?
So no. Yeah, so no.
I don't know. That name sounds country to me.
Because it's Travis?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find some of his songs so I could play some for you and go, oh.
Nah, don't do that. We're running out of time.
Yeah, we're going to get us kicked off because we're going to.
Oh, I see him. I recognize him. Okay.
I can't find any of his music. Let's see, music. Let's go to Spotify.
So
let's see.
Well, I think because I'll Pharaoh on the Days Before Rodeo.
All right, that won't let me. Spotify won't let me play unless I log in. Come on. Let's see if YouTube will let me play it.
Writing's not that easy.
Oh, his partner's Kylie Jenner.
What?
His partner's Kylie Jenner. Well, it was. From 2017 to 2019.
Why can't I find Travis Scott? There's Sicko. I guess Sicko would be his most popular song right now. Come on, I'm trying to get to the hook here. Go here. See if else ever.
Just remember, we're going to get in trouble when you do that.
I'm doing bump here.
I guess it doesn't really make any difference, but whatever.
Yeah, what are you going to do? There you go. That's it. That's it. Drake's in some of his stuff. All right, well, whatever. I'll create my own music later and we'll play that.
Okay.
Or are we just cutting the show at this point? Because we're at an hour.
Yes. Well, we got to do the genuine positivity message and the other thing.
All right, we'll do the genuine positive message and the other thing.
All right. Birthday anniversaries come every year. Some people moan that they're getting older. I say celebrate. The longer you live, thanks, Steve. The longer you live, the more of your enemies you get to outlive.
Sorry. I didn't know it was going to jump the page. I deleted below it, not above it.
Yeah.
How did it jump the page?
Well, it didn't. You pushed up a pop-up window right where I was reading.
Oh, you don't have your own stuff memorized that you wrote?
I don't memorize diddly squat. I don't know if you know this, but one of my problems when I sing and as a performance, songs that I've sung hundreds of times, I get so focused on my audience, I forget where I am in the song, which is why I love karaoke, because even though I'm not really reading the karaoke, I can glance at it to make sure I'm in the right spot, right?
That's not good.
It's always been that way because I have trouble focusing on a certain thing. And I was told by a professional
you have ADHD.
Before he even sings a song, he reads the song out loud 400 times in a row, nonstop, 400 times in a row. And he clicks it every time he gets done. He does not stop it until he gets to 400. Then he sings it for another 100 in the right thing before he will do it in public.
That's crazy.
He says it's the only way because he says he had the same problem I have. He loves his crowds and he gets focused on the crowd and he would forget where he is. My friend who's a piano player at the Abbey, same thing. The reason he's able to talk to people and continue playing is because he doesn't play a song. He won't talk to anybody if he's reading music. If a song that he has practiced over and over and over and over again, then he can talk and still play. It's all about repetition.
That's incomprehensible. I can't.
You know, incomprehensible is part of our word of the week, but it's not the whole word.
I can't even imagine. What?
The whole word is incomprehensibilities.
What word?
A word of the day, a word of the week.
I was just saying it's incomprehensible. What are you doing?
Yes, because that was your segue to the word of the week.
Are you trying to make a segue?
No, you tried to make a segue,
No,
and I fixed it.
No, I didn't. I can only segue backwards.
That's right. So anyway, the meaning of the word incomprehensibilities is it's a state of being impossible or extremely difficult to understand. And of course, here's what I liked about it. This song has 21 letters, making it one of the 10 longest words in the English language.
You just said this song has 21.
This song. I said that, didn't I?
That's incomprehensible. It's
That's because we were
difficult to
talking about a song
understand.
and earlier.
It's difficult to understand or comprehend you.
I'm so confused.
So what are we doing? Are we switching off of these? Because you said there were no more words.
Yes, these are all different words. I told you I had a couple different ideas. I was going to do the longest word, but I could not pronounce it. I tried over and over again. That's what I was going to do. The longest word in the English.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
It is not the longest word. It's oh my God, it was incredible. So I tried it and I couldn't do it. So I decided to just pick one that made sense to me. Incomprehensibilities. That is not too difficult to say. And it's 21 letters. So it's one of the top 10 longest words. Bingo.
Well, you know, you don't have to pronounce the word. You know that, right?
I know I don't have to, Steve, but it's good if you can. So anyway, my happy guy.
Can you hear that?
No, almost not. It'll come in the show. Remember, what I'm hearing versus how loud it is on the show is a different thing.
All right, well, here, then let me do this. I don't even know. Here.
Pneumano-ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis. Pneumano-ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis.
That's the
Could you hear
longest
that?
word in the English language.
Could you hear that?
Yes, loud and clear.
Numino ultra maca
Exactly.
su punio la volcano noliosis.
Yep.
I was close.
I came close too, but it wasn't good enough, and I didn't like it.
No, not microscopic. Oh, ultramicroscopic.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yep. So I guess with that incomprehensibility, we should say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
And after this show, you have to think it is a bad life decision on both of our parts. If you know anything about WordPress or have anything knows about WordPress and has time, it looks like we're going to be paying to fix this. So comment.
we're not making any money, so we can't pay you much.
Yeah, no help. But with that, I want to say live every day.
Oh, that's right. Don't bother going to the website. You're right. That's pointless. It's not
Go to the
working.
website. Yeah, go to whathappened.world. There's still words there you can click on. It'll still take you to links.
Yeah.
Go to whathappened.world and see how screwed up it is. Yeah, it's trash. Go to whathappened.world and see how much help we need.
We need help. We really do.
Yeah. So I don't even know what I want to say now, but I want you to live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and please have a good one.
Be crazy, and just step amazing.